And we are live. Good afternoon, YouTube and Twitch. This is Harmony Muse and my good friend Fan the Wolfman
Hello.
with Final Fantasy XIV. So, I've been meaning to ask, Fan, how far are you on your relic?
I didn't get much further than last time, which means I still have to keep her to lake.
Keeper of the
I didn't
Lake?
really get, I really didn't get on much yesterday, besides the time we were streaming.
Right. Ah, shame. Well, in that case, I'll help you run Keeper of the Lake. You want me to heal for it or DPS for it? Well, actually, I'll go ahead and I'll try to heal for it. We'll see how far we get. Alrighty. So you said Keeper of the Lake was what you had next?
Yep.
And pop.
Instant queue.
Yep.
Here we go. Let's see if I even remember this, which I don't.
Oh,
We
we've
have a
got...
belly.
Yep. One can assume they're reasonably geared with the HP levels they have.
They're at least level 63.
How can you tell that they're at least level 63?
By the gear that they have on them. I looked at their gear real quick before we started.
Ah. We're doing reasonably well so far.
Yep. I'm pretty sure I'll remember why people didn't like this.
Why?
I said I'm pretty sure I will remember why people don't like this. So I'm pretty sure it's the final boss.
Oh yeah, that final boss. Ugh. Freaking Midgard Zormer, I swear. Oh, did you see the alerts on the launcher that apparently that there's been some internet instability in Japan right now, and that's part of why things have been so hinky.
Ah. That explains things.
Oh. That it absolutely does. Get the... We got a tank right next to you, man.
That extra 3% damage, always nice.
What?
My song, remember the throw Requiem?
Yep.
Instead of just magic damage in general, it's now all damage.
Very nice.
So it went from 5% to 3%, so... But still, all damage.
Indeed.
Mage is valid. The official damage crowd control one.
Right.
Oh, it's still helpful with the natural battles.
Is that name Kadrugi? I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, if anything.
No. Really?
My free cure isn't going off. There we go. There's a free cure. Oh.
But
I was just thinking, oh wow, that was a long AoE that thing has.
long, but at least it was narrow.
Indeed. You were saying something about narrow there, man.
Okay, apparently it was a signifier that had the bigger AoE.
Signifier's the Black Mage surrogate, I think.
Yep.
Oh, we've got a visitor. Hey there, Glory. Or Jordy.
Hello.
So I didn't say anything earlier. It's just hard to check chat while I'm also... Oh, crap. I gotta...
We're fighting a gunship.
Well, better fighting a gunship than fighting a Gundam.
True. Very much true. Yep.
Stay out of the fire.
Right now, currently one of the easier things for me to do. Ah, vanguards. All three of us are trapped on this side.
Yep. Because it's focusing on me. Oh, crap.
And it targeted me just as it died.
I haven't even had to use my benediction yet, so I consider it a good one.
Oh, 100 gear from this.
Yep. Oh, they're big pulling. Ah, shit. Drop your new, or drop your big AoEs if you got them.
I remember the day when I had a circle AoE like Granite Death, yet it was on my global cooldown. I miss it.
Yeah. The same deal as last time. We do one of yours, then one of mine, and vice versa.
Yep. Wait.
Oh,
there we go.
Our Gygax, who art in the seventh heaven, Gary be thy name.
This is it. This is it.
Go make friends, Tank. Go give him a hug.
Hello.
Oh shit. Did I make it out in time? Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, the Estrella. That means it's about to do a snoop. Get in the circle. Get in the circle.
Nope. I could be bad.
Oh, I'm boned.
Phew! Somehow we survived.
Yes, we did. Estrella, kill it. I remember this being distinctly more challenging than this. Maybe that was just confirmation bias of my own fear of doing the prime. That didn't feel all that bad at all, actually doing it.
That actually felt easy. And they left before I got to throw a comment.
I got a comment, and I also got a comm.
Nice. Completed Keeper of the Lake.
What's your next one?
Equipped with this, use the duty fighter to enter the Wanderer's Palace hard. What's yours?
Let's see what I've got, because I get all three at once. Copperbell Mines regular, Zamael Darkhold regular, Brayflox hard.
Copperbell Mines. Easy.
Yeah. Regular CBM, regular Zamael, and hard mode Brayflox. All basic stuff.
Wait, you need hard mode Brayflox?
Yeah.
I might have to go look for that.
Yeah. You need the actual lead-in quest area. Let me find it. Or the quest for that. Let me find it. Song Stop Hard. The required quest is Kurds and Slay.
Oh, I got it. Let's see.
Okay.
Where do I need to go? Costa del Sol.
Right. Oh, and at this point, I'm at 2/5 of the commendations you've got. I've got 197.
Nice. I'm probably still at the same amount as I was before I left.
Right.
Yep. Alright, off to Costa del Sol. Feel free to throw us into the queue if you want. Most likely it'll be insta.
Right. Just let me know when you're ready, because I'd rather do Brayflox hard first, because we actually get comms or tomestones out of that one.
I don't even know how to do that one.
Brayflox hard. It's okay, you'll learn. Most of the time, tanks can avoid most mechanics anyway, because you're supposed to stand there and do enmity combo. And it's surprising just how many tanks mess that part up.
Just stand there and hit?
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm less worried about the mechanics, more worried about how am I, where am I supposed to go? Then again, there's the whole thing of I can at least tell the chats I have a new tank for this.
Well, I do like that they had that stuff in the weapons for the time, because let's be honest, how few people actually did that content because they didn't have to anymore. It was no longer the go-to stuff for getting tomestones in a quick manner. Oh, I need to repair. I did that stuff with all my gear under 40%.
Eek.
And yeah, and Westgate and Costa del Sol sent you to go speak to Brayflox in front of the long stop. I will say this, all the talk of the Illuminati and the Heavensward storyline and saving Brayflox makes more sense after you do Brayflox hard.
Okay.
Because apparently they're wanting... Brayflox is marked for death because she stole a cheese recipe.
Which we saw in... what was it? Heavensward sometime around Idleshire.
Yep. Exactly.
The question is, why is stealing a cheese recipe marking a goblin for death?
Because the Illuminati believe that all cheese recipes are theirs.
Really?
Or something dumb like that, yeah, pretty much. Admittedly, anything involving goblins and goblin talk makes my brain hurt.
Well, they're little gobbies. What can you expect?
Let me know when you're ready. Don Quixote Don Flamingo? What the hell? Weird names some people have. And again, it's also so strange to me to see Revenant's Toll so abandoned when back in the day it was the hub, and you could, and anytime you went here, your frame rate would damn near crunch because of how many people were in the area.
Unless you had a damn good computer, but even then. In all honesty, I think that's the Stormblood's hub now, because Idleshire was the same way at one point.
I think the Stormblood hub is someplace called Ralger's Reach or somewhere similar.
Something like that. Almost there.
You're fine. We're getting a good chill. But I'm looking to transition up from my eye level 90 stuff. Because while I've got the healing down, I don't really have the full gear for it.
Right. You're level 52 now, you said?
53.
In a level, you can go to Idleshire and grab the 54 stuff.
I could do that, yeah. You know, bypass item level 130 and that stuff all together.
Stinky sweet secret recipe for Brave Fox can give to Gabby friend. Brave Fox's cheese is most tasty fresh, and now Brave Fox is a hunted Gabby.
Told ya.
Brave Fox is no cheese baker. Brave Fox free cheese recipe from Illuminati. Cheese is Gabby birthright. No Gabby die makes Illuminati cheese for lords. But now they want to make Brave Fox dead Gabby. Brave Fox give up Leonard. Let them in pastime, yes. The mighty Rackman fall with Gabby help, yes. Now time has come for it.
Like I said, it's very, very bad for your brain.
Okay, I got the dungeon.
Okay, you got the dungeon. I'll queue us. Getting us ready for it. Brave Fox hard. And pop.
Gee, that was fast.
Well, we've got both a tank and a healer in our queuing party.
True. And probably a long line of deeps.
Yep.
Ah, there's the keyboard.
Go ahead and skip that cutscene anytime, man. Go, make friends.
Oop, there we go. Had her on two of our. Oops.
I see Aeoraptor name and I think Egoraptor.
Hey, he's even being name dropped here.
Who was name dropping him before?
There were ego raptors, actual ego raptors before, weren't there?
There might have been. I could think of worse people to name drop. I mean, the Game Grumps are one of the reasons I got into streaming in the first place.
Cool. And you were actually the reason why I got into streaming.
Which is weird since you started before I did.
I was making videos, technically.
Alright.
Make sure I got my map. Yep.
Yeah. That God machine that you keep seeing dropping AoEs out here in the field, that's our final boss.
Fun.
It's some Gurren Lagann kind of silliness. You'll see when we get there.
Ooh, boy. You know, I found that I don't get turned around. Why is it badly on right now? Well, it's because I'm actually following a map rather than what's directly in front of me.
Well, there really is only one way to go here.
Most dungeons there are. There we go. Okay.
You're going the... That's... Oh. You're going the right way. I was looking at the wrong person.
This hunt is just this? Okay.
Say again?
Oh, usually you don't get a one monster pull.
No, you don't.
I'm guessing the reviews nearby is the first. There even is the first boss.
The run stop front block, which we're right next to. Oh, the red mage made friends. Is it just me, or has healing gotten easier once I hit 50?
It's actually not just you, though it's very much noticeable with the scholar for that.
I mean, because I remember hating life trying to heal Orm Vale.
Yeah, 49 is not fun.
This guy has ads, I believe.
Alright.
Yeah, he pulls snipers and... Oh, crap. Sniper.
Hey, buddy.
Dropping pretty quick. And then we do have a red mage doing their shtick.
That was the first boss?
Yeah, that was the first boss. Item level 70 stuff.
Okay. Okay. This way, right?
Right.
There we go.
Yeah, you've got goblins with jetpacks. Figure that one out. Oh, sorry, with jetpacks and wings. Because
Super
that makes...
happy.
Yeah, because that makes sense. You know, I'm not even upset about that. That's actually kind of awesome.
Flying gabbies! Hey, buddy. Get him. Sorry that hit you.
Eh, we're good. Proof you know that I live in Florida. One of the neighbors is driving by in a golf cart. On the road.
I love Dark Passenger. Unfortunately, it takes up a lot of MP.
Dark Passenger is when you pull those claws out of the ground.
That's actually Unleash. Dark Passenger is when I fire a giant bolt of darkness. Giant beam of darkness, technically. Okay, we go this way.
Oh.
Really surprising how easy aggro is now.
No doubt.
It used to be if you did anything that was not your enmity combo, you were punished. And I have no clue.
You're in the right place. Now you see that little glow behind the rock?
Ah, there it is. Thanks, Brave Flocks.
A Gobby take on Garlean Magitech.
I think we saw these before.
Yeah, in Heaven's Ward. We got ads.
Yep, I know.
We had ads.
Yep, ads are dead. Buddy.
Greyflock's draw stump. You know what draw basically means, right? We're in the toilet.
Oh god. That means we're probably stepping on poo everywhere.
Goblin poo. And if you think their cheese smelled bad...
To be fair, I think they make their cheese out of poo, don't they?
God only knows. Not the right... We don't need to go... Oh, this way. Alright.
Map's a little bit confusing at times, sorry.
Can't blame you there. Oh, we got a curl over here.
Curl?
Yep.
There we go. Be my friend! I don't even know what's going on anymore right now.
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
What I mean is that I couldn't even see what was going on. I was a curl was like on top of me.
You think that's bad? Try tanking a 24 man.
I actually be wary today. I'm actually weary. I don't even know the word. Wary of the day where I actually would do that. I think it's a good idea.
Well, you might get your wish. Tonight's the World of Darkness run.
Why did it have to be tonight? I love the World of Darkness.
Well, yeah, right. You got an RP group tonight, don't you?
Yep.
Well, I'll go die a few times in your honor, and apparently my butt made another friend.
Well, apparently the red mage does so much damage that he takes the...
You want to know the funny thing? These days, the modern... And we got another Gobby beak on us from somewhere.
Fight me!
Back in the old... These days, if a tank can't keep aggro, it's generally thought that the tank is doing something wrong, that they're under-geared or they're not doing their combos. In the old EQ days, if the tank wasn't holding aggro, you know what the general thought was? The damage dealers need to do less damage.
Really? Really?
We got another Gobby Pop. Or Gobby Beak. And a foot and an Illuminati.
Where is the Gobby Beak? On me.
One more level, I get my next upgrade to Stone. It goes from being Stone 2 at 200 potency to Stone 3 at 210 potency. Truly my thimble runneth over.
Only problem with the upgrade is I consumes more MP now.
It does.
Typically. Learned that the hard way with Ruin and Royal.
Let me actually check that. Okay. Let's see what I mean. It's a giant mech head. It's like Gurren Lagann on drugs.
I need to do this because I never do this. Where's my laugh?
And we got a sniper.
And a soldier. Where's our machine?
When it pops, it's going to drop a bunch of bombs we need to kick out. Not too bad.
The AoE on the tank is overkill on this.
You notice in and of itself, it doesn't do that much damage. The big thing to worry about here are the bombs and the ads.
Yeah.
Because we're almost done with this.
Yeah, I can see that.
But now you see what
set of bombs.
you see what I mean about this thing basically ripping off Gurren Lagann. I had to use my benediction for the first time ever.
Somebody got too many blasts?
The monk was at triple digit HP.
Yeek. And the next set of bombs. Where are you? There you are.
Well, he's almost dead. Now he is dead. Forget the almost.
20 elegant tombstones of poetics. 50 elegant tombstones of poetics.
We got that because it was your first time. We probably just made those 2 DPS's days. No comms for me.
No cons for me.
Well, then apparently one of those healers or one of those DPS probably got 3 comms.
And the other one got 1.
Most likely.
Well, then again, the monk left probably left before he even gave anyone the comm. So.
Right. Right. Either way, fair is fair. It's your turn now.
Switching over. Nope. And I think I have everything unlocked officially.
Okay, so what was it you needed to run next? I've brain farted.
I can tell you in a second. I was porting back to Mordona.
Right.
Wanderer's Palace hard.
That's not too bad. The main mechanic to remember is get out of the final boss drops flags and totems. Stay out of the AoEs because they leave persistent ones. Avoid the flags, kill the totems.
Got it. I will need a refresher, but got it.
Right. It's not that hard once you've done it once. It seems to be the case with most bosses in this game. Either way, go ahead. Oh, wait, I gotta do the pop. Derp. Derp. Wanderer's Palace hard.
Insta-pop.
We got a healer. And we're the only ones hitting the buttons. So it might be an insta-pop fake out.
It gives me time to look up what's next.
We're in.
Okay.
In this one, the Tonberries are the good guys.
Yep.
Oh, Lord, a guy named Blue Falcon. That makes me laugh because in military terminology, Blue Falcon is a nice way of saying that special type of soldier or marine who screws over his buddies by going through the ration crate to get the good rations and leave the nasty ones for other people. Or the one where if somebody scores a 299 on their PT test, doesn't mark it down as an actual 300. And nice, to put it bluntly, people say Blue Falcon when they mean buddy fucker. And I don't mean that in a negative term against homosexuality. I mean effing as in effing over.
I understood that. I like that had that straight shot in the original, the regular straight shot. It has been buffed to be up to 30 seconds instead of 20.
Wait, wasn't straight shot that buff that made your next few hits pretty strong or something?
It basically it gives me a higher crit rate.
Thanks, Big Poland. I got no problem with that. I can have him survive through that if he would hold the fucks.
So I can keep him alive, assuming he slows down. I know that feeling all too well.
Well, he kept running ahead while I was trying to drop a regen on him.
A black mage, a white mage, a bard. You're not disappointed that I just had that. There isn't a red mage relic right now. There's no, I sure as heck would be doing this as a red mage if I could.
Right. Well, you'll probably see a red mage, a Stormblood era relic weapon for sure.
When it comes out.
Right. But when I think of red mages, though, I'm reminded of an old webcomic. By old, I mean it started probably around 2001 or so. It was called 8-Bit Theater.
Okay.
It was it was a retelling of Final Fantasy 1 if every single member of the Warriors of Light were complete, hapless dumbasses. The four main characters were Fighter McWarrior, the fighter who was obsessed with swords and wanted to invent the sword chucks.
The sword chucks?
Yes. Thief, aka the Prince of the Elf Clan Keebler. You see, you had Black Mage Evil Wizardington, who was the token evil teammate. The running joke was that his signature spell, the Hadoken, and yes, they called it a Hadoken, was powered by the amount of love in the world, and every time he cast it, it siphoned off a little bit of love in the world, and that the divorce rates went up.
And the what rates went up?
Divorce rates went up. And then there was the fourth member of the group, the Red Mage. Or I should say, Red Mage Statskowski, who treated the world like it was a role-playing game. And who believed his and literally carried around his character sheet with him everywhere he went. And prided himself on having the most balanced character or the most versatile character able to do the most of any of the well, you get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
And then he revealed his ultimate power, which was basically to switch around the stats on his character sheet. Which, for whatever reason, managed to actually work.
Wait, really?
The thing is, they weren't the actual warriors of light. They were a bunch of dumbasses who got lucky. But anyway, anytime I hear the term Red Mage, I think of that comic. Try not to do that. I mean, it was a glorious send-up of classic Final Fantasy. I mean, to fake out the king of the first castle into believing they were the warriors because they needed proof of having the orbs of light, they went and ripped off a bunch of still warm light bulbs. Get out of the fire. Yeah, he is. Why is the Black Mage standing close enough to the fight that he gets hit?
No clue. First one.
Gotta get a heal on him. Way to break line of sight with your healer, dude. We got through it, and thank you for popping the refresh, man.
You're welcome.
You're a saint.
Or knock over.
That went easier than it could have. And this is just the second boss. Notice something. You notice that first word in the name, Slithy? Do you know you're Lewis Carroll? Alice in Wonderland.
Okay.
Well, there is a poem that's part of Alice in Wonderland called Jabberwocky, where Lewis Carroll and the teller of the Jabberwocky introduce nonsense words that are mixed together. It's basically a combination of two other words. Those totems can randomly provide debuffs or buffs depending on... It's different what color does what each time.
Okay.
But anyway, the reason I bring up Jabberwocky is that word Slithy is from Jabberwocky. Did you die? Oh, you got frog.
Take ribbit. Sick ribbit.
Yep. When the tank gets down to 1,000 HP, yeah, it's time for... Oh, you got hit again. Quit getting hit. Oh, shit. Why are people taking so big a HP drops? Limit break that guy. Limit break him.
This fire does a shit ton of damage. Jeez.
Did that tank just accuse me of not healing? No, I'm sorry, did that tank just accuse me of not healing? When I was healing everybody to the point of being out of mana. And he just accused me of not healing.
I think he did. However, I don't think he really understood the fact that you were running, that one, you were running out of mana, and two, that we were all getting hit so hard that it wouldn't have, that it wasn't really mattering.
Like I said, the only time the healer is noticed is when they aren't there. Have I not said this in the past?
Yeah, I've said that multiple times.
Oh, God. Let's just try to get through this.
I have about 70 seconds on my refresh yet.
You're saying, don't use Cure 2, don't use Cure 2, don't use Medica 2. I'm thinking, I know what I'm doing, don't teach a dog how to bark. But everybody always has helpful ideas to tell the healer how to do their job.
Ah, fire resistance down. That's what's been getting us. Yeah, dude.
Why isn't that healer accepting, or that red black mage accepting? Nothing much I can do when I'm insta-killed. And I'm sorry I mouthed at the guy, but honestly, when the guy is doing as much damage as he's doing, it's hard to keep everybody up.
And I understand that, and I wouldn't have blamed you for that. Blue Falcon.
Absolutely. Needless to say, I'm giving my comm to the Black Mage simply because they're not one who tried to tell me how to do my job.
Right.
But as that fight went on, he started doing successively more and more and more and more damage. You saw I went from full to nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Tank! Hello? Yeah, I think he was trying to let me get killed. I mean, I had all that aggro on me and he was just standing there.
Yeah, this takes from Stormblood.
I'm not sure what you mean there.
I looked at his gear.
That's the problem, is people who tank the big stuff kind of seem to forget what it's like to tank the small stuff. I mean, you can't tank a Realm Reborn content like it was Heaven's Word or Stormblood content. You will get people killed. Usually yourself.
Usually.
I mean, you've learned that.
I still miss half of my abilities, but
Okay. I think. Yeah. I'm not sure I like this guy too much. Well, I'm gonna take a pounding. Get out the fire, get out the fire, everybody. I'm about to get lectured. I am about to get lectured. You watch. Not a damn thing I can do when I've got area-wide AoE pointed directly at me. But you watch, I'm about to get lectured. God damn it. It's hard for me to protect everybody when you're walking out just as I'm casting. Not you, them. You alright, man?
yep.
You went in the wrong... There you go.
Fair.
I got you, don't worry. Kill the idol.
Almost got it. There we go.
I give that calm to the black mage. I notice who's the first one out of the dungeon. As if that was any big surprise who'd be the first one out of this place.
Alright. Have my bow on. Yep. Okay.
I was about to laugh if you didn't. And I wouldn't have been laughing with you. I definitely would have been laughing at you.
That bow is literally stuck onto me now. And I'm the porky. You next for me?
Okay, Amdapur keep regular or hard?
Regular, but hard. Okay.
Amdapur hard ain't that bad.
I'm going to see if I have it unlocked first. Yep, I have it unlocked.
Okay, and my next one is Zamile. Zamile ain't that bad, and it could be worse. It could be Orem Vale. I'll give you yeah, it's up to you. If you want to run Zamile, or if you want to run the Amdapur hard for you, that's fine. I got no problem with that. I like Amdapur hard. Or we can do my Zamile. It's up to you.
I'll see how badly I take it.
I mean, you know the mechanics. You've been there.
Multiple times. My thing is just the frogs. If I remember correctly, go against the wall so that their AoEs don't hurt you.
Exactly.
Much. Huh. Not an insta-Q.
No doubt. That is surprising.
There we go. Alright. Oh boy, we have a couple of noobs.
How can you tell?
They're still watching the cutscene.
I wouldn't say that they're noobs. One is a red mage.
True.
They just haven't auto skipped it. Now that bard is doing it at level.
Okay, I have everything on.
That red mage, on the other hand, is in... Oh, they've got the dragon song. So you know they've, at the very least, in Heaven's Word content.
Nope, I'm not going to be full. I don't know this enough.
Well, remember, after this fight, whatever you get, you've got to pull to a crystal.
Yep.
Because, right.
Because everything will be focused on me, and might as well grab everything on along the way.
Right.
beginning part is basically taking paradise. And healer paradise, technically, too.
Say again?
The first part is taking a healer paradise. Tank isn't getting hurt all that much.
Right.
Okay, gotta see where I need to go. Straight.
Alright. Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Don't fight it. Now keep moving forward, and here's the crystal. Here's the light.
Oh, where's the recluse? There it is.
I'm not even having to pop a regen on you.
Like I said, the beginning part is healer paradise.
It's the first and second bosses that are not so fun for healers.
Mm-hmm.
Get in a crystal.
I will. Okay, I think I established.
I'm gonna do that thing that white mages do that pissed everybody off because I can afford to here.
But I also have shadow skin in case I had to do these. And run part.
That felt good. You only ever need one person for a terminal, though.
Typically. But it just seems like it's a bit faster when more people are on it.
I have way too much fun with this game, I swear. It's bad is because, you know, I've got you and I both have a severe problem with video game ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
And not sticking with the game for too long. I don't know if it's because of you, or if it's because of the fact that I'm genuinely having this damn much fun with it, I've stuck with this game for like 3 months already, and that's a record for me.
That's okay. I didn't actually use this out. I just do this.
Remember, when the light starts to dim, pull us to the next crystal.
Yep, I remember.
Crystal pop. Okay, crystal dropping.
Yep, looking for next crystal. Over here. I've already got it down to over half.
Okay.
Okay, next crystal is over here.
Run, Forest.
Grab some ads while I'm on my way. Ow.
I got us. Don't worry.
Slash. There. That wasn't too painful, at least. DPS gear.
Not like you could have used it if it was tank gear. You're in Ironworks already.
Yep.
I really like that they did that, though. That they gave each expansion has its own go-to for what's the next best, or what's a good go-to set that's instantly what the best that you can get for slot for when the new expansion comes out. I mean, the way they did that with Shire gear, so you don't have to worry about anything else once you get to 60. Oh shit, I need to heal you. Dude. Brain fart!
Oh, you have the second highest HP in this gun dungeon.
That's not a good thing.
Oh, it typically isn't. Almost everything with the tank, with the tank's roll abilities is either to get more aggro, or well, it's either dealer aggro or taking less damage.
Alright. One could even argue that the added damage dealing abilities that warriors get with their you know, with all of their beast gauge, is that their extra damage helps them keep aggro better.
Yep. Kind of wished I had that crystal work both ways, where it's like, oh, the monster's in the AoE. Boom!
Don't worry, I got you. I hope I didn't piss off any of the French speakers in the guild or free company. Arethmiel accidentally mistyped something in French in chat, and I responded with omelette du fromage. And he's like, no, it's au fromage.
Okay. This way, I'm guessing.
Right? It's literally the only way we can go. Get out of the range of the crystals.
I'm trying to take them with me. There we go. I mean, everybody here is ranged, so I don't have to worry about staying too far out of the way of the crystals. Oh, we're done.
I got you.
Okay.
These guys hit rather hard. So these guys are hitting pretty hard.
The more they hit, the more MP they get back.
Right? True. This guy's just tank and spank and get out the AoEs. You knew that.
Yep. I know the mechanics for every boss. Need to figure out where the boss is first. There you are.
I swear, Towlerd. When I first saw that, I thought his name was Low Turd.
Really?
Well, Oh my god, the Bard actually used refresh. The Bard is getting my commendation.
Mm-hmm. I am going to stand in the AoE this time because I know I can survive it.
A Buccaneer's sash.
Ethereal. Where was this when I needed it?
Ain't that usually how it is, man?
Very much so.
I'm just gonna refresh protect just in case we run out of time before we get to the final boss.
These guys, if I remember correctly, hit hard.
And the archer decided to make friends for us. Lots of friends.
Oh boy. Come on. Get over here.
I'm here.
Where the hell is that for second assault? There you are.
We just pulled the whole damn room.
And I'm dead.
What was that I was saying about giving the Bard the commendation?
Oh boy. I mean, we probably could have handled it, honestly. I just couldn't figure out where the
Hold
heck
on.
that freaking skull was. And he was just out of range.
Well, it's a good thing it's an ability now and not a spell, so it doesn't cost anything.
Yep. Goodness knows I've accidentally pulled to the giant boss before we even should have. Alright.
Try to keep it pulling 4 at a time.
Yep, try my best.
You're gonna pull the warriors. Pull back.
Christ.
We got one down.
Yep. Oh. This would probably help.
What'd you do?
I forgot to activate my dark side. I was wondering why I wasn't dealing with that
And we
much
just
damage.
lost the black mage.
And I was playing why we weren't dealing with much damage, period.
And they're, or Blood Mage, rather. Oh, well, they're back.
Alright.
Now
I'm gonna pull a warrior.
Alright.
Or two.
Now go ahead and make all the friends. Worry about the one that decided it wanted to come zom on my face.
There we go. Got it.
Thank you.
Blood race. Okay.
We need to get the two,
Yep. Other one is near crystal as well, isn't it?
behind the crystal.
Yep. I'll wait for the first. There we go.
Door is open. And I'm going to hit level 54, or 54 after this.
Nice. Which means you can get your pet get some 54 gear.
Right.
Replace their 90.
Right.
And rolling them back.
You made friends.
Blood prize. I seriously remember the dark days where if you did anything about your entity combo, you really were punished.
This guy I remember being fun.
He is fun. What are you talking about? He's one of the. He's actually the easiest one.
Right.
Then again, your definition and my definition of fun are probably two separate things here.
Well, bear in mind that I have managed to actually beat a Bloodborne, so that kind of fun.
Come here. And I completely missed with my unleash. Wow.
Crystal.
Yep, I know.
And what's the red mage doing? Jack and Diddley. They're still trying to fight the boss that couldn't be hit.
There's a crystal, isn't there?
He's
Nope.
not tied to one. Now there is.
There it is.
Don't pop your oath. Don't pop your limit breaks this early. Save them for the last phase when it's usually the harshest. That's common practice. We have a crystal.
Oh, I'm the victim.
Well, we're in the last phase now. We got him. And there's Atma. Okay. And giving it to the bard.
Yep. Oh, that's new.
Pince-Nez. I believe that means literally nose pinchers. Gotta come. What about you?
Nope.
It seems that in order of priority, a healer always gets comms, the tank usually gets comms, and then if the DPS is lucky or very, very good, maybe.
Depends on the DPS. Like Bard or Machinist, if they have refresh, calm.
Let me check what time it is. Oh dear God, it's almost 4 in the afternoon. I slept in. Yeah, I got stuff I got to get done, but I'm gonna go ahead and get my shopping done first.
Okay.
Jeweled Crozier. Love this music in Ishgard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they use the same general melody, depending on what part of the city you're in, to have so many different themes.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool.
And there goes my HP jumping way up. And the white mage and the level 4 or 54 white mage gear actually looks pretty sweet.
Nice.
I guess I'm also gonna finally put my Thyrus aside and just go with the chestnut rod. I mean, I love the Thyrus and the look, but let's be frank, it's not doing it for me as far as the healing goes. Okay. Oh, I actually have to go do my... Okay, so I know what I'm going to do tonight. I think I'm finally just going to go ahead and say screw it on the Atma Slog. And go right to just doing level content. Well, anyway, I got to go, man. Like I said, I got dishes to get done. I got dinner prep to get doing.
Alright.
Okay, so everybody, that's been Final Fantasy XIV with Harmony Muse and my good friend Fan the Wolfman.
Oi.
Thank y'all very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Follow if you're on Twitch. Thank you and have a good evening. We will be back, or I will be back at least later tonight for the Crimson Reapers Friday night Alliance raid. Thank you and have a good one.
Later.